You're watching the 2023 SCAC Fall Media Days. Today, we're taking a look at the University of Dallas men's soccer program. The Crusaders will once again be led as they head into the season under the guidance of head coach David Hoffmann, along with the leadership from senior midfielder Antonio Gachineiro. Coach, Tony, thanks so much for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Coach, we'll get started with you. We are right here knocking on the door of the start of this 2023 season, like 24 hours away from your opening kick. How has preseason unfolded with this group? What have you seen from this guys that have you very excited and breeding confidence within you and the staff heading into this 2023 year?
Yeah, of course. I think we have a very talented group of freshmen coming in that's going to subsidize what we had last year. Young team, exceptionally young team last year, but the experience I think will serve them well. In terms of this preseason, most of the teams in the conference have experienced it, but record heat, and that's kind of forced some modifications to our game plan and trying to keep the athletes safe by reducing a little bit of time. So that leaves you as a coach feeling a little bit short of preparation time, but equally, I think we've made the right decisions and kept the kids, broadly speaking, ready to go and healthy coming into the season. So in that regard, I think it's been real positive.
Tony, you head into this your senior season. Coach talks about a young group that got a lot of experience. You're one of the senior leaders within this team. Take me through your mindset as you get prepared for your senior year. And, are there some nerves maybe as you get ready to open up things tomorrow night?
No, yeah, there's definitely some nerves. But as I've talked with Coach, nerves are always good in a controlled manner. Especially last year, the season didn't really go the way that we wanted, but we have a lot of guys stepping up and continuing to step up, especially with this very talented freshman class. I'm super excited. It's going to be a blast this year. We're ready to make a name for ourselves once again.
Coach, as we talked before coming on, now heading into your 21st season there at University of Dallas as the head men's soccer coach, as you've learned over the course of those years and with the start of each season anew, what are some of the biggest challenges when you kind of hit the reset button and get prepared for a new season? And how is this group prepared to meet those challenges head on coming here into the start of September?
I use the analogy that first day of preseason is almost like Christmas morning. You've got an idea maybe what was on your request list, but unboxing new players is always fascinating, and see how they integrate with what you're asking them to do and how they integrate with one another. So, I would say even though it's been 21 years here, it's not difficult to get motivated to start a preseason because there is a regeneration. And, with us, we have a new GA, so we have somebody new to work with and try to integrate in our culture and what we're doing and all those new faces. So, I don't find it exceptionally hard to get motivated. I find it that I enjoy teaching the game, and I enjoy working with young people, and frankly, I get to recycle all of my stories because there's fresh people there, and I can subject a whole new generation to Hoffmann stories. So I love the preseason in that regard.
Tony, you head into your senior season coming off a monster junior year. You really took a big step forward in terms of your production on the field, career highs and matches started at 17, goals, shots, points, really elevated your play last year. What have you continued to work on within your game individually, continued your growth in the offseason this summer heading into your senior year?
Yeah, this summer was basically most just gym work, getting some muscle in, getting prepared physically for the season because it is a demanding conference. I mean, a lot of the freshmen don't realize how difficult it is to play against some of the teams that we have in this conference, but having role models showing them that what the expectations are, it's important. So they're ready right whenever we kick off. And tomorrow, it's the start of a brand new season, and I think all of us are ready.
Coach, finally wrapping things up with you as you look ahead to this year. This season's successful with what plays out. Obviously, as Tony said, the results weren't where you wanted them last year, but coming into this season, as you continue to push the program forward, what are you looking for on the field as this year unfolds?
Yeah, I mean, I think age profile matters in college soccer. And last year we were literally in the 18s in terms of average age, and I think this team will now be a little bit older, 19s. I think that's still going to be young, But as they sort of as some of that depth and talent matriculates up and gets a little bit older, I think we're well positioned to step forward this year from last year. I think we're well positioned to continue to step forward. What a player looks like in week 1 and what a player looks like in week 9 of a season, if they're new, can be a dramatic difference. So I'm hopeful that we'll ramp up, and if things break our way, we'll be in position to do a little better than last year and have a puncher's chance maybe.
And Tony, finally for you, as you've sort of looked and had conversations with some of the other leaders within this team about some of the goals for this group heading into this season, what have those conversations looked like, and what will be key for this team, to accomplish those goals and head towards the mountaintop?
I think the most important thing is having everybody buy into our culture, is having everybody on the same page, everybody wanting to do the same thing, right? Everybody understanding what our goal is, and discussing it with the players, with the leadership positions on our team. I think it's very important, and everybody is buying into it. And once we step into the field, I think a lot of things are going to click, and reality is going to hit a lot of teams that we're not just another team. We're UD.
University of Dallas men's soccer program. Again, the Crusaders head into the 2023 season under the guidance of head coach David Hoffmann, along with the senior leadership from Antonio Gachineiro. The Crusaders open up the 2023 campaign when they take on Laterno on September 1st. Coach, Tony, thanks so much for your time today, and best of luck as you head into the season.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.